Hello again, YouTube. This is Dr.Kendo, and I'm back with Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. And so we're playing on a level called Pirate Plunder. It's from the Skies of Arcadia game from Sega. And I know that people kind of wanted me to go over a bunch of characters and stuff like that. I will make a commentary, probably a separate one, that goes over a lot of the other characters. But today I'm gonna play as Wreck-It Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it! And this level I haven't played too much of, so I am still on the World Tour mode. I will probably also do some commentaries where I'm online, so that you guys can see me battle it out with some people online. But Wreck-It Ralph, he's kind of a, he's got a lot of speed. He doesn't have necessarily a lot of handling, and again, you can use different mods that will increase different stats. Like if you have a handling mod, it'll increase your handling, of course. And Wreck-It Ralph drives this nice big truck with a giant wrecking ball, and so he certainly is gonna wreck it. Every time that, you know, one of the features of the game is that you can collect tokens. You just saw me collect a token from somebody who hit Knuckles or something, and so one of the things that I always wish that Wreck-It Ralph would do is whenever you get one of those tokens, I wish you'd say something about winning a medal, because that was a big thing in the movie, if anybody's seen Wreck-It Ralph. There was another token if you saw that Twister just hit somebody, but Wreck-It Ralph does say stuff about winning a medal. Like sometimes he'll be like, I'm doing so good, I'm gonna win a medal. And you know, it's pretty epic. And oh, son of a monkey. Okay, so here's one good thing to talk about. If you notice that, of course, Sonic, you know, I didn't mention this in my first one, and I should have, but a big premise of Sonic Racing Transformed here is that you're not only going to be playing in a cart or a car, you know, you have the on-land racing and stuff, but then you've got boat travel, which we've got here, and you also saw me flying in the helicopter. That's Ralph's air transport or air, you know, racing vehicle. And so you can go, you'll traverse the ground, the air, and the water. So that's, you know, the big premise and kind of a big change from the last Sonic Racing compared to this one. And this one is a lot better, in my opinion. And so I've probably gone on lots of tangents and everything, so I don't know if I completed my last point, but basically I think that I was mentioning something about, you know, the various mods and characters and stuff like that, and so I am going through currently and unlocking more characters and whatever, so I'll probably do a commentary when I have a lot more. I do have actually a lot of them right now, but we're playing on World Tour, and that's a good way to unlock several characters. And so one thing about being in the air, you can see me doing it a lot actually here, is that you can use on the gamepad, you just use the right joystick and everything, and you'll basically do a barrel roll, you know, do a barrel roll. And so of course you can also not only just barrel roll, but you can basically do like a somersault or a backflip type thing with you're using that right joypad. And so the left joypad obviously is just to control and steer left and right, and gosh, I'm kind of steering like a drunk maniac right now. And so whenever you pass through these blue rings, that implies that you're going to transform. And if you do a trick right before transforming, if you're basically going from like plane to car or boat to car, usually that will give you a transform boost. And so that is very good. It's also another good thing for the tricks and everything. So yes, you can see that doing the barrel roll and the somersault and all that can kind of take the place of turning often, and it can get you kind of out of hairy situations when you're in the air. So that's a lot of significant points to this game. I have a whole lot more that I could talk about, so I hope that I do get to as I keep doing this series. But right now, I'm playing on hard difficulty. That's the hardest that you can do, and gosh. And so when it's on easy or normal difficulty, you can get third place or above to win your medal and basically beat the challenge. But when you're in World Tour and you play on hard difficulty, you must get first place. So there's no, you know, ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta get first, so that's what I'm shooting for, and it doesn't look like I make it now. I got second place. So we're definitely going to have to try this level again, and, you know, I got a word actually in my last commentary with somebody saying that the race was really short, and most of the videos, if I include the title sequences and stuff like that, they are about only like 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes maybe, so that would be the length of the video. And so, you know, including 2 races, of course, will double that. It'll put me at about the 7 to 9 minute mark somewhere. And so, if you guys are down with that, I'll go ahead and try to include 2 races per video. If you would like your video shorter, which I typically like to go for shorter videos, just let me know, and I can go back to the 4-minute videos or so. We will certainly retry this and try to get first place next time on the Skies of Arcadia level here, Pirate Plunder. So get ready, and if I didn't mention it, you can get a boost at the start. What you actually can do is you can improve your boost, just as you can improve your boost when you're drifting. You know, red boost is kind of the sign of like, hey, you have the basic boost. If it turns to purple, it's a little bit more improved, and if it turns to blue, it's a lot better improved, and that's drift level 3, basically, is what they call it. But you can also get past that, where it's like orange, and there's just like fire and like flames coming out from behind you. And so maybe sometime in my gameplay you'll see that, you know, kind of when I have an opportunity. But I did say, hey, you guys should ask me some questions, because that's a big thing about Dr. Kendo commentaries. On any of the games that I commentate, feel free to ask questions, and I will annotate to your channel while I'm answering them, so you'll get some exposure for your channel. And of course, I will get to answer your question on air, so it's kind of a win for everybody. Damn it, I did it again. If you flip over that blue ring right there, you'll fall off the course. Basically, it won't let you proceed, so you have to get through the blue ring. So sometimes I try to trick to get the transform boost when I'm going through the blue ring and changing from like car to son of a I fell into the water. So anyway, I need to answer this question. My first question actually comes from Tamari773, #1 Kendo fan right there. And I'm just falling off of these levels like crazy. This sucks. And I really need to get first too, so that's not good. But anything can happen. It's whatever happens in lap 3, you know, it's kind of just anything can happen in between, but whoever finishes first place, that's all that matters, right? And so Tamari773 asked, what are your favorite aspects of this game, and what parts of this game do you think need work? Now, I'm gonna say for sure, definitely, that the level designs are some of my favorite things. So, like, can you deny the beauty of these levels? It's like, this is crazy. You should definitely go back and watch my first commentary of this game to see that was a Sonic level. This one, of course, is Skies of Arcadia. Maybe people don't know that game as well and stuff. I actually have never played it, so I can't really attest to it looking, you know, like that game necessarily, but these levels are gorgeous. Sega, their team just like took a lot of time and a lot of detail with these levels. It's incredible. And you can traverse different parts of the level. It's like Mario Kart Wii, of course, the levels were pretty cool and everything, but they weren't this detailed. And of course, we had the HD graphics of the beautiful Wii U, and so that makes it, you know, extremely epic. And of course, when a Mario Kart Wii U game comes out, that'll probably have epic levels and graphics and things like that. So I'm sure that Sonic Racing could get one up to then. But right now, Sonic Racing definitely wins on the graphics and the beautiful levels department. So I'm definitely going to say that, but I'm also going to say that, you know, kind of harkening back to the Diddy Kong Racing days where you can traverse the seas and the air and the ground, that's pretty cool. Sonic Racing, I think, does it even better than Diddy Kong Racing did, because things are very similar. Like, the boats kind of handle in a very sticky way. You know, if you press too hard one direction when you're trying to steer, it can often mess you up, and that was sort of the same way with the hovercrafts in Diddy Kong Racing. So I would say it's kind of similar to that, and that's another good aspect of this game, is just being able to control all of those. It's just a really awesome game. It's got the high speed of Sonic games typically, so while it's not exclusively just a Sonic game only, it's got other Sega characters in it and stuff, but it does have that high speed component, you know, because you can just get these boosts and boosts and boosts and be linking them and just go super fast, and it's awesome. And so before I talk about what needs work, just notice that I finished in first place. Oh yeah, I wrecked it with Wreck-It Ralph. And that's another great addition to the game, actually, to have Wreck-It Ralph in there is pretty awesome. They could have even taken it farther and had, like, Vanellope and stuff, but they probably didn't want to just get too many third-party characters and have it be kind of wish-wash, hodgepodge, just, like, mix of characters and whatever, and stray too far from their first party. But what do I think needs work about this game? I would say very little. Mostly it's the online. I think that, you know, I haven't played a whole lot online, but I know that you cannot meet up with friends and then go against adversaries of random, you know, proportions worldwide. Basically, you know, for instance, one of my subscribers, Wally Wynn, he's got this game. Him and I could meet up online, but we couldn't then go and play random people online, at least to my knowledge. That, you know, really, I think that should have, like, that needed work in essence, and that should have been retooled, because this would be such an awesome game to, like, okay, let's join up the friends, you know, and then go and just race random people online, of course, while we're in the same room and stuff. And so, like, then I could have had dual commentaries with Wally Wynn or something. Just like, and that's a feature of Mario Kart Wii, you know, that should have been in here. So definitely that needs work. I think they did pretty good otherwise. I think, you know, just if you're going for my personal opinion, I would have liked to see even more Sonic the Hedgehog based characters in here, but they actually do have a lot. There's like 5 or 6 characters from the Sonic series in here and everything, and I haven't even unlocked them all, so I just know that Dr. Eggman is in the game, so spoiler, sorry. So maybe that would be just a personal, you know, opinion and one gripe or whatever about it, but that's not a big deal. Otherwise, this is just a perfect game, and I would actually give it like a 9 out of 10, so while it's not completely perfect, it's mostly perfect. Let me know your thoughts on the question today if you've played this game, and just let me know your feedback and stuff on this series since it's still new. And I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
Island suckers come for the ride. Me and all my people going inside. Fools wanna act, am I feeling alright? Show thing, but you can't come for the ride. Island suckers come for the ride.